whether it was Olivia Chow or whether it's Jennifer Keesmaat or enter, candidate name here, is that not just that base that will never vote for John Tory?
In some ways, yes. So this is the left, and so it's centered in the old city of Toronto.
Right.
And interestingly, the race is not competitive citywide, but the race is extremely competitive in the old city of Toronto.
So I think we have a map here that we can show. So we're talking about, when you talk about the old city of Toronto, realistically, we're talking about this area here, and that kind of comes around and goes there, and that's kind of the old city of Toronto. So you're saying it's actually competitive in those wards between her and John Tory?
Absolutely. It's like 49 John Tory, 38 for Keesmaat.
Wow.
Maybe a 10-point difference. So this could really, this would be close. If it were just the old city of Toronto, this would be very close.
Interesting. And so, I think back to previous elections, the first amalgamated election, Mel Lastman versus Barbara Hall. Mel Lastman, took this suburban vote, and Barbara Hall took that sort of downtown old city of Toronto vote. And frankly, I think Rob Ford was very similar, but perhaps, he had Scarborough, Etobicoke, and North York versus George Smitherman, who took the downtown wards. So John Tory and her are splitting this downtown. How is he doing in Etobicoke or North York?
He does very well in the suburbs. And I think that's something for Keesmaat to think about. Does she have a downtown vibe? Because the people in the suburbs don't like that. The suburbs do not like everything being controlled by people downtown. They do not like that. So I think John Tory's done well to mitigate that, with the executive committee and all that. I'm not sure that Keesmaat is really resonating in the suburb. I'll say the inner suburbs. And that's something that she really has to address, because the gap is even larger between her and Tory in the suburbs.